I just realized something. I should come up with like a little theme song for story time, like something like story time, let's get that story time, let's get that story time. Y'all like it or no? All right. So check this out. Look, I got a story for you today. I was going through you know what I mean? Going through the mind, trying to figure out what I was going to tell you guys. And it seems like the feedback that I'm gathering, and this is from the views and how long you watch the video, is that you guys like the professional development type feedback. You know what I mean? So this is a story that I told on Instagram, but I'm going to share with you guys. Okay. And this is, use this how you want, but this is to help you out. And you got to keep in mind, the way I see this is, and I was talking to a friend about this, you guys are helping me out anyway. You're liking, subscribing, sharing these videos. You're watching the videos, which I really appreciate. You're giving me advice and all that stuff. And you're supporting me, man. And this is tough. I don't know if you've been older in life, and wanted to try something new. It's a scary thing. So I appreciate you guys. So the least I could do is give you some of the knowledge that I've gathered in my experience as a training professional. So this story takes place in the Pentagon. I want to say around, I ain't gonna tell you the year, but I'm gonna tell you this. I worked for the man, should I say her name? Yeah, well, you know what? It's a good story. So it was a woman by the name of Carla Lucchino, right? And Carla Lucchino, she was tough, man. I mean, this woman was tough. I mean, the first day she came in, she became what's called the assistant administrator, right, for Navy, but Department of the Navy assistant administrator, right? Well, she changed that name to that to make her. It made sense, but you know what? I'm not saying nothing negative because I will stick to the story. But just to let you know a little bit about the woman, when she came in the office, we had a Navy rug in front of the door. She lifted up the Navy rug. This is Department of the Navy, right? Took it, rolled it up, put it in the trash can, right? I might have made up that trash can thing, but she rolled it up and put down a U.S. Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps rug in front. No big deal, right? No big deal. But I'm just giving you a little bit about this person. She also took a target from the shooting range with bullet holes in it and put it on the front of her office door. That's Carla Lucchino. Miss Lucchino to you. But so here's the story, right? So one day, Miss Lucchino comes out of her office. She comes to me. She says, take this to the secretary's office. This is the secretary of the Navy. Nice person. My response, let me spit this gum out. Oh, I can't. It's water. The animals ate it. I was going to try to swallow it, but never mind. So I say, my response is, yes, ma'am. I grab the envelope. You know who she is, so I just understand where I'm coming from. I grab the envelope from her. I start running down the hallway. I'm in my suit. I'm in my hard bottom shoes. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, they church shoes, man. I was in my church shoes. I'm in my hard bottom shoes. I'm running down the hallway. I go to his office. I run in. I give it to the secretary. I say, this is from Miss Lucchino's office, Donna A. Give it to her. I run back to the office. I sit down in the chair. Look, as I'm sitting there, I think I knocked this out. I get back to my work. Miss Lucchino comes out of her office. This was strange to me. So you got to understand where I'm coming from now. When I say this is strange to me, because for her to come back out of her office and like look at me, she just says hello to me and that's it. But this was strange for me. But she looks at me and says, did you take it? First thought, oh shit, I took it to the wrong place. I must have took it to the wrong place. I can't believe I took it to the wrong. I know I didn't take it to the wrong place, but that's, she's intimidating. You got to have your stuff right. Like she was the one that says, if you're not early, wait. If you're on time, you're late for her meetings. That's how it went. But anywho, let me stick to the story because time is of the essence. I look at her, I say, yes, ma'am. I took it to the secretary's office and I said the secretary's name. I gave it to the secretary. She said, okay, what did you give to the secretary? I said the envelope. And I'm wondering what the hell is going on at this point. She said, the envelope, well, what was in it. I look at her and I said, ma'am, I didn't open it. I'm thinking this is some kind of catch, you know, some kind of trick. You trying to catch me opening and stuff, reading and stuff, whatever the case, so you can get me on something? Security violation? Are you serious? She looks at me and says, so you're telling me that if someone gives you something to take to someone, you'll just take it without even knowing what the hell it is? I looked at her. I'm frustrated as shit. I say, hold on one second, ma'am. Let me go get it. I rush down to the secretary's office. I'm walking in there, you know, the Secretary of the Navy's office, though. He has a secretary, so don't get it confused. His secretary looks at me. She already has the envelope waiting. At this time, you know, at that time, it didn't dawn on me what the hell was going on. It didn't dawn on me that she knew or that Miss Aquino called her. I just thought, you know, somebody's playing something on me. They're trying to get me in trouble. They're trying to get me kicked out this damn job. I need this money. What are they doing? I thank her for the envelope. I walk in the hallway. I open it up. I start reading. I'm reading everything on here. Super fast reading. It's pages and pages. Man, it's a tasker. It's so much. But I read it anyway. I skimmed over it, shut it back up, and gave it back to the secretary to get to the Secretary of the Navy. I run back to the office. I'm pissed, man, at this point. I'm sweating, my suit, everything. My feet hurt, everything, man. I'm supposed to be fly. I sit down. Miss Aquino calls me into her office. I walk in. Of course, she's got her the military representative there, too. She's very high up on the totem pole, that don't know. But I walk in there. I say, yes, ma'am. And I'm thinking, okay, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I guess this is my last day. I'm gonna be real with you. I was ready to, like, you know, give her the bird or something. You know, I was like, I ain't going out of here like I'm just playing. I was just tired, man. I was exhausted. But everything was going through my mind. I didn't know what was going on. The military person standing there, like, damn near attention, you know, looking at me all crazy, and then she's looking at me crazy. She called me back in her office, and she's standing up at this, like, she's not behind her desk. She's standing up with the military person, not sitting down. So I walk up to her, I say, yes, ma'am. She said, look, anything that you touch, you become a part of. If you touch it, you are a part of it. She said that if it says in this document, and we went over what it said, she said, now you are a part of that. So when you're filling out resumes, when you're applying for positions, and they ask you your experience, you get to say that you were part of the blah, blah, blah team. You were organizing, you did this. And you know, you're not specific, but she told me that. And I remember she gave me an example of the janitor thing. And I always say that, you know, the janitor comes in, and some people think that they're just the janitor, but they're actually project managers. They manage projects, but folks don't know how to write it down on paper. So here's my point. And you got it. I know it's crazy, right? It's bonkers. This lady was so, in so many words, you know what I mean? To a lot of people. But to those that needed something like me, because I was just coming up through the ranks, man. I was a small toad in the pond, you know, trying to fit in, you know, didn't know the lingo, kept quiet, you know, didn't want to say the wrong thing. And out of all that she had going on, she took the time to tell me how to do that. So I'm going to tell you this. We all may minimize ourselves because we don't know. We don't know what we are. We don't know what job we do. Like, we don't know what to call ourselves. We let someone else tell us what our title is. We let them tell you you're a program manager, you're a project manager, or you're an analyst, or you're that. No. You're whatever you want. If they have you signed, if they have you edit it, if you edit a piece of paper, if you went and got paper for the printer that printed out the damn thing. And I'm just telling you, and I know, we're our worst critics, right? We're our worst critics. But I'm going to challenge you. I bet those above you have been doing it. I'm Rufus Patterson. You may know me as Bear. Support the journey. Please buy merch. The summer is now. We got some cool new shirts coming out. Please like, subscribe. Subscribe, please. Hit that little subscribe thing down there. Oh, is it on this side? On this side, down below. and then hit the little bell and say alert me for, you know, new videos so as I can get marked up there. I'm trying to do this, but I can't do it without you guys. I hope you enjoyed that story, and come talk to me every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. You dig? We out, baby.